I killed a halibut today. This is number 2 for the season. Tomorrow I'm going to go out and try to get 2 more. But I for sure have dinner for our guests coming over tomorrow. So, just 100% sustainability. We're going to do the tails. And we're going to get art into it, right? This was one from last year, prototype. But these will all have the dates on them, kind of like this one from last year. To the date of this one, and this one comes along into my life. Amazing, amazing that I have these things. Oops, try to put it back on the freezer.
Don't you want her for your show?
No, I'm going to be cutting up this. I'll come get her in a minute, and then I got to give her a bath. Look at how dirty she is.
She's tired.
Okay, well, here, close the garage and set her down. Yeah.
Don't you want your house? Oh.
I'm going to need lights on.
Relax.
Huh?
She needs to relax.
Okay, turn some lights on. We're in the dark here. Thank you. Oh. Okay. You need to relax, little girl. Hey, we're going to be cutting up a halibut. Hang on. Let me go to my lives. There it is. Okay. Let me put hello all. I apologize. I got to get it set up so I can see comments. Hello all. And then boom. And then it should pop up. There it is. Boom. All right. Now I know I'm live. Let's get right into it. Yes, I got a halibut today. I found the Holy Grail when I was diving today. It'll all be on a short. I'm coming back, YouTube. You got to not bring my numbers down though. That's all. So what I'm going to do is before I post on any other social media, it'll be on YouTube first tomorrow or tonight after my show. Dolly. Well, since you're going to get a bath, come here, little girl. I got to hit record. Hang on. I got to hit record on my phone because I'm just going to mesh this up into part of the whole 100% sustainability video that I'm going to make with this fish. Oh, come here. Oh, God, you are dirty. You were dirty. Look at how dirty she is. Look at this. What do you think? How cute is that? Get it? What is that? That's a halibut, little girl. That's a halibut. Daddy got that. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, look at that. Look at, are you afraid of it? Hey, what do you think? Not bad. You get to go participate in this every day. Now get over there and get on your bed. No, you want to get back up? You all of a sudden you want to play? All right, let's cut this thing up real quick. We don't have all day. It's been on ice. I killed it. What time is it now? 5:30. Hey, how you doing, Jennifer? Gee, calm down. I will say hi. Jennifer, I got a computer over here. I'm not a real professional at this. I just know what I'm doing. Look what I killed today. Now, if you don't want to watch the killing part, you don't have to. Because this is going to go and be towards fish tacos tomorrow for some good friends that are coming over. The 100% sustainability is going to be, there's going to be jewelry out of here. There's going to be earrings. See these? Both sides. Gray and white, Jennifer. Gray and white. That is what is going to be dangling from her ear. Not tomorrow. I got to put it all together. But as I play out the 100% sustainability, you know what I'm saying? So what I also do, Jennifer, since you were asking, is I'm making Air Force One shoes. But we call them Sea Force Ones. And my nephew, Amir, down in San Diego, he showed me pictures. I will be putting them up on my social media. It probably won't be on YouTube. I mean, you got to follow me on anyone, Seawolf13. But tonight, it's not the Deckhand Dolly and Seawolf show. No. She was here. Up. Come on back. It's all about me, the narcissist. I'm about to cut this thing up. Everybody's going to say, that's a small halibut. You're right, the smallest one so far. I normally go by pounds. These are going by inches. Completely legal. Had to pay you 22. Let me pull out that. Let me show you what we're dealing with here. It's already been checked out by the wardens in the parking lot. Calm down, everybody. So if we're going to measure, you go from the mouth. Now I go to the middle of the tail. Because if you go to this outer part, sometimes the wardens, this is way over. This is 26 all day in the middle of the tail. Right there, 26. Okay? It only needs to be legal. Now, I've seen guys shoot them. It's too big of a fine. I'm not coming up with. So the halibut, the tail would be right here, and the mouth would be right there. No, thank you. No, thank you. I've done it. They've all been legal, but man, this one was almost too. You're gonna hear me on my video say, just a baby. But this is the best meat, guys. The big ones are great. They're trophy. You get tons of meat off them. But if I'm gonna personally be eating it, I want something that's fresh. You know what I'm saying? I don't want something that's been here. I don't know how long it takes to get to 50 pounds. I've shot them. I've killed them. Hey, I know you hear people out there. You're not going out. You're in the garage. Mom wants you to calm down. So let's just start off right here real quick by taking off what are soon going to be somebody's earrings. Beautiful earrings. You don't know what I'm talking about? Hang on, I will show you some earrings.
Merch.
Did you buy it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. No more giving it away. We've given away out too many.
Should I support the merch on your?
Yeah, you're gonna come in live.
Merch.
Thank you. Wow. Amy's here. She bought some merch. Good job. Hey, thank you.
I bought pants, sweatshirt, and t-shirt, and hat.
Are you doing anything today? Like no hair or anything, right? You're just visiting.
Yeah. No.
It's been wonderful having you.
Oh, I barely talked to you.
I know. It's best that way.
Whatever, you dick.
So these are some beautiful earrings with the spine my mom made, right? So we could do that with this one. That's what I'll do for this one. And, you know, the lady coming over with her man, they're a blended family. I'm not going to get into it, but they are a blended family. And they're rocking it in the world together. So they're coming over and we're going to have fresh fish tacos. Look at, you can even see Dolly in the background. Perfect. Okay. So we have that. We'll flip it over. We'll just do it in, just because I got to fast forward the other one right there. All right, let's get this. And I will also get for the smaller earrings, because some people don't want huge earrings. I don't understand that. Like if you're going to be wearing these earrings for your man, get him the bigger ones, in my opinion. But we do have some beautiful, right where you're going to sext it, there's two little fins right here. If you want to sext it, you just go like this. And, there's a knife falling down. Sorry, little girl. I believe this is a male. It's really skinny and long, but that means there was a big female around. Not seeing any spooge. We'll get to that. All right. Where do I want to start? What a beautiful fish. Thank you, fish. Now, I'll tell you what I like. I like the fish. I like the fish. When I fillet it, I want to fillet it in one piece so I can get the skin. I'm not kidding you when I tell you I have Sea Force 1 Halibut Edition coming next. Well, no, the next ones are the 24-pound lingcod that I killed. If you go to my social media, SeaWolf13, probably on Instagram, because that's where Amir is. He's gonna show you guys him making that shoe. and then I'm gonna show me wearing that shoe. Now we went over some risky decisions last night. I think I want on the, let me show you on mine. And these are, let me take off these gloves. I'm not ruining my shoes for you guys. Okay. Now these are his, these are my lobster edition ones right here. Air Force One, that's real lobster leather. And then that's a 12-pound gaping butthole on the back. Okay? So, the other ones now have this whole thing. We're deciding if we want color in the Nike swoosh. He called it something else. Young kids do. And then we have this whole piece, and this whole piece is halibut leather. And he's going to take fishing string, and that's what he's going to sew it back together with. Now, if we do some color in the swoosh, then we wanted to do that same color, something that complements that skin. You'll see it. I'll tell you what, I'm not ashamed of it. It's pretty cool. What's going on, Matt? I haven't even looked at any comments yet. How thick gaping asshole? Yeah. Hey, thanks for the support of the merch.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
See, you just went. I thought you were a nice person, but now you're even nicer.
How long have we known each other? 20 years?
Longer than that.
You should like me. I am a nice person.
Me and Kristen, how long have we been together? I've known you since her.
Yeah, I guess 20 plus, 22, 23, something like that.
God, I don't know. We should know.
Well,
Otherwise,
I
we're
don't
going to
know.
get yelled at.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
get out of here.
Get out of here.
All right. Well, let's on with the show. Let's get this baby open. Went on a little tangent with the shoes, but man, I'm excited about my new shoes. Matt, when you see them, I'll put them up tonight. I got so much going on. I didn't think I was gonna get this today. I found the holy. When you see the video, I have everything on video. I was just putting it together. I thought I can do it real quick and show it on Facebook to tell them to come over here because I'm only on YouTube tonight. That's it. This is where you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it right here. I'm using my phone for the rest. If you guys don't want to follow me live, don't follow me live. Seawolf13. Sometimes I'm over there, sometimes I'm over here. I'll be careful with the knife. The edible is hitting. Oh, this is such a beautiful fish. So what I like to do is I go right down, right where I inserted. I get right on the, you can feel the bones. And when they're this fresh, they'll probably start moving again. That's the greatest part. So you just get it right down, and that way you're also getting all the, you want to be getting all the wing meat as much as you can. The wing meat, I'm telling you everybody, save the tail. It's going to be a trophy. It's going to look good. It's going to look good. Oh, it fell on the ground. Where did Dolly go though? I think she went back inside. Let me just check. Door's closed. You guys got Dolly? Yeah. Okay. If you want her out here, put her out here. I didn't know Dolly was going to go in the house. She's got fish on her from earlier. All right. And then nice little female. Got a little mama. I got a little mama. There's her eggs right there. I don't know, maybe one of those biologist kids can tell me how old this thing is when it's this size and this weight. That's what I would like to know. This is going to be perfect for the chickens. 100% sustainability. Now, what you do is you just find that bone and you just go right down it. And once you start it go, the meat pulls down itself. I'm letting you know right now. Then you go all the way to the middle. You'll feel the middle. Don't be afraid to put a little pressure on it, but you'll feel the middle. And then you're just going to go up and over. I love that sound. Let me just turn around so you guys can see. Because I'm a professional. And then you just aim your knife down and do the same thing. Now, if there's going to be worms, they're going to be up in this area. Right here is a gut sac. So we'll look for some, and if I find some, I see 1, 2 right here. There we go. We got 2 worms right there. This is normally the meat that I get. I don't give this meat away. Calm down. All right. Now you're just going to go straight back down, all the way back down, and you're following it with your knife. Pull. Let the meat. The bigger they are, the more the meat pulls itself away. Beautiful fish. This thing was a beautiful fish. Make sure we're getting a downward angle so we're getting as much of that wing meat as we can. It's very important. What a blessed day. I got to see a couple of my other dive buddies. They did a test dive for me. Thank you guys. Now I know what that area is like, and I don't have to dive it yet. That area is a different kind of area, if you know what I'm saying.
She needs some alone time.
She needs some alone time.
She's crazy.
Hey. All right, now we got the liver right here. The liver's intact. Let me just take the liver out. You know what? Since it's so young, I might even try the liver here. Just a little saute. I have to look it up, make sure it's allowed to be eaten. But I know the lingcod liver was pretty good. Tastes more like a scallop. It doesn't taste like liver, guys. So I'll be researching. And then, here, let me put in my. So far we have a nice fillet, 1 piece. I'll show you how to get it off there in 1 piece. Let's do a little clean job and we'll go to the other side. The cheeks, you know what? Cheeks aren't big enough for me to enjoy anything out of. So fish head soup would be a good option, but as you know, I'm gonna need the ear bones out of this. I'm collecting the ear bones from all my fish, and I'm gonna make a puka shell necklace this season with all the ear bones. 100% sustainability. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And thank you. That's all gonna go to the chickens, don't you worry. Beautiful fish though, huh? So the ear bones are right here somewhere. Right past the eyes. You gotta find it through the spine, wherever the spine goes into. Anyway, let's flip this over and let's do the other side. Now, all we could do, honestly, is praise this fish for dying for us, right? It's gonna bring us a meal. Like, everybody calm down. This is what it means by organic. Okay, so I know you guys are a lot of people are in the grocery store. They're like, oh my God, it's organic. That fish didn't even come from here, guys. It came from China. But don't let me be the conspiracy theorist guy. If you want to look it up, look it up. They've stopped all of our fishermen from being able to catch our own fish. Now we're coming back to it, it looks like. I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Okay. I want these for smaller earrings. Do not cut towards your hand like that. Thank you. There we go. Now these will be the smaller version of those, right? Nice little tiny ones instead of the big flared out ones. The smaller fish have better earrings. I gotta say, this is what people want. They don't want those big ones. I like the big ones. I'll be like, man. Okay, let's go ahead and get in here. This one I will save the spine for some a nice little necklace, I believe, that we can match up with the earrings. I mean, I wonder if the chick coming over tomorrow night, I wonder if she would want this jewelry. I'm gonna ask her. That would be 100% sustainability. They have no idea that this is happening. I don't believe they watch, but if they do, cheers. If I was on, I think I would have a better chance of them seeing it if I was on Instagram right now. But doesn't matter. They chose not to follow me here, then they don't know what's about to happen tomorrow. This is what we're serving. I might have 2 or more because I'm going out with my buddies tomorrow. Again, we're going to do this. It's halibut season, guys. This is what I'm talking about. You come, get some halibut, get some friendship, and poof, you're gone. Or you don't get anything and you watch me get it, and I don't give it away. I only give it to strangers, not to people I know. If guys and girls want to know what it's like to get a halibut, you got to let them get the halibut. You can't just send them home with halibut. 1, it's probably illegal. I'm not sure. Number two, how are they going to learn how to get halibut if you just give it to them? It's like all you guys with your kids at home still. Telling you, hey, you should be thinking this way. You should be doing this. Do whatever you want with your kids. Here we go. Gotta get that. There we go. Just want to go below. You want to make sure you're not taking out meat. So get all the way to that line, and then you can just run your knife down. You can see it coming to the edge. And then when it stops, that's fine. What we're going to do is just take your thumb and run it all the way up. Like that. Then we're going to just do the same thing. This is all that wing meat that we were talking about. Now there'll be some bones right up in here. Okay, this, I didn't go all the way through here. Oh, I'm already getting ahead of myself. Get the knife back under the belly. Get in the belly. Uh-oh, I cut the leather. Damn it. There's going to be a flaw in that leather jacket. Okay, nice. That's that bone. They got these bones that come right here. You want to make sure you're on the bottom of them, not on the top. Or on the top of them, not on the bottom. Okay. I can feel them. They're right here. Just kind of move your knife down. You'll eventually get to the top of them. And then the knife will do the rest. Get the rest of the eggs out. Dolly, you want to try some? No, you're not. You don't have all your shots yet. Ooh, I do need some blood because I am gonna do Dexter season. So I need enough of this blood right here. That's all I really need right there. I just need it for the, you know how on Dexter he had the little blood things? Well, I'm gonna set up a kill room. I'm gonna try to do 100 of these this season. So. Last year I got 43 of them, 900 pounds. We're gonna get the numbers up this year. I wasn't taking it serious. Now I'm taking it serious. So all this meat's gonna go towards our tacos tomorrow. Plus, I got a chance to get 2 more. Now this one was on the smaller side, but it is good eating. I find it to be, if I'm gonna partake in meals, I normally eat the younger ones. Now my friends are like, oh my God, I wouldn't have taken that. Okay, don't. That's your life. For me, it's all about the party. And man, I did this. I told my wife, all right, listen, I better go today because I know I was going to go tomorrow. But here's the thing, what if tomorrow I get skunked? Then I gotta come home and I don't got any in my freezer. I gave it all to the fireman. Okay, we got all the leather off, and that's the most important part that I'm going for here. The scales I don't really care about. I mean, I guess I could do some artwork with them. Yes, I could. Alright, so we got the blood sample, we got the fins. This is gonna go to the chickens. We need the tail, and we're gonna put that with all those in the freezer, and when I get about 10 of these, I'll lay them out, and I'll show you the process, how I taxiderm. Now I used to not want the tailbone, but now that I'm gonna be putting it in to the epoxy, right? I want to be able to put it in and you guys to see it sticking up with the a couple vertebrae. So we'll go all the way up to here on this one. There we go. Now I'll just clean that up. Let the flesh-eating beetles out there take all this meat out, that stuff I don't get. So, perfect. Thank you. And for the head, the body. Oh. What's going on down there, little girl? You're just like, what's doing up there, Dad? I would show you, but it's, I mean, you're getting a bath anyway. Let me get some fresh gloves on and I'll show her. Okay, I definitely need the head for the ear bones. That's where I shot it right here, and that's its exit wound right there. See the X? Crisp shot all the way through, 2 bands. I should have had 3 on, but I mean, this not for this one. My God, please. Poor guy. Best meat though, best meat out there right here, guys. This is the freshest. It hasn't been out there for however long it takes them to mature to this size. That's the science. You give me that science and I'll let you know. Alright, so keep this too, so put that right there. That's getting all marked in a Ziploc, and then we have that right there. Let's weigh that out and we'll give you the percentage of whatever. I took pictures. I don't know which one, so I'll have to look. Give me a second. Let me clean up just a second. And then we'll clean this up and I'll start skinning that part out to show you how to get the leather out of it. Let's see who we have in here. Where's the birthday boy, Bob? Bob, is Bob in here? How you doing, Lisa? I saw you guys out there today. Matt's in here. Cool, cool. All right, give me a minute. Let me weigh this out. How fun is it in the garage right now, Dolly? Like, you want to see what's happening up here, little girl? Let me tear this out. I burned up all my phone storage right now, so, God. Alright. Oh, that's an extra 2 pounds right there. I think let's see what we're going to be at. Got the bottom. I got the top. We got 4 pounds. I got to do it after the skin's off too, right? Yeah, I guess so, to make it because I'm not eating the skin. Now I am going to start collecting skins. Not all my skins are going to go to the leather. I'm going to start wrapping my own dog's chew bones with halibut skin. I think that will be And then I was watching a video, and you use like fish oils to make it all cemented on as you're drying it out. In my dehydrator. This is kind of stuff I got going on in my dehydrator. So right now we're at 4.4 pounds 1 ounce. Not bad. Not bad. That doesn't include the liver and the head. I'm not doing the head soup with, but I will be this season doing the fish head soup. And if you guys have recipes for fish head soup, you can let me know, and I will incorporate them into that, if you would like. All right, let's keep on moving here. Let's put this back over here. What a beautiful day. You should saw the kill shot, too. Is Martin in here? Because Martin's a free diver. Martin, when I found the killing field, I found 25 beds. I'm sure you could see it on my video. I'm like pointing them out to like nobody was with me, but I'm like, look at that one. Look at that one. Like the big ones were there. And now all I have to do is check that page of Lisa's calendar, or no, I'm sorry, this guy in Colorado, God, Bill. Check his calendar for today's date. 6 hours ago, I'm like Tonto down there. I know I could look at the beds. I could say how long they were empty. There was still 3 to pick from that didn't decide to leave because it was such a great area. Squid eggs right here. Dead squid everywhere. I got it all on video, guys. All on video. Calamari, if you wanted it. I had 100. I knew there was going to be halibut around because you got to understand, when the squid die, those are the big ones. Just sit there and wait for the squid to die. The eggs, they love squid eggs. So when squid are getting caught in a net, they release all their eggs. Or if they're dying. If they're about to die, they squirt out all their eggs. And their eggs go down, and I'll show you the video of the egg sack that I saw today. I knew I was in prime hunting area. And I know, listen, let me just say something. I'm not going to give up the spot quite yet. But if I go, and I go where it said 6 hours earlier, that's when they were laying there resting. These ones were all off hunting or doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. You could see their bodies in the sand. Guys, that's what I'm going to give you if you follow me. It's not rocket science. You're also going to hear a boat above your head. I'd let you know, do not go peek and see what that noise is. You can get decapitated. Better yet, you can get a fine if you're doing something underwater wrong. If you're in an NPA, naughty naughty, I don't go in them. Don't worry. I'll give you some tips if you want, but you have to listen to their engines, because as soon as those engines stop, that means they found your bubbles. And they're probably going to send a freediver down there. I got pictures with him. I got a video where I scare him. I go, boo, because he was looking for me. So you'll hear it in my next short. That's all I'm saying. Now, not the next one, because YouTube, I'm sorry I left you guys alone. You guys, my numbers sucked. So what did I do? I just went back to my roots. Numbers went up over there. Like I said, I came back one day, you gave me another 100 people watching. Yeah, we got to do a little better, YouTube. That's all I'm saying. This is content. This is original. Let's go. I'm about to have this is my real life, going to have a party tomorrow. If I survive my dives tomorrow, I might have 2 more that I got to come down and clean up. That means they're going to go home with some, the people that are coming. But as of right now, we have enough for fish tacos. We have enough for a couple people for fish tacos. That's a lot of meat, even though it was a small one. Small ones taste better when I'm eating them, to me. Less time on this earth. You know what I'm saying? The big ones are trophies. I get it. Been around. They've been hunted. They've survived. They've turned into these huge mammoth things underwater. It's insanely when you see a 50-pound halibut. And then when you can put your hands through its mouth and wave to the camera, I've done it. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Well, everybody's dying. But anyway, who cares? So we got some a good amount of meat. We got the jewelry that's going to come of it. We have the backbone if she wants a whole necklace. She might not want any of this. And if she doesn't want any of it, I'm just going to make it and keep it on my thing. And then when I meet somebody, I just say, hey, pick out some earrings. Oh, Dolly's asleep. Dirty as anything. And she needs a bath. She loves the outside. I didn't take her with me today because, A, the homeless come eat there. Okay? I don't want my dog missing and then I see it a month later with some homeless person that now I'm going to have to catch a charge on. So, wife made a good point. If she's not on your boat with you, you leave her at home. Plus, you never know how hot it's going to be in the car, you know, the temperature thing. It's Monterey. It was like 56. But who knows? Like I said, good idea to just leave her. So she stayed home. She played with her brother and sister out on the farm. Their cousins are gone, so their whole 2.5 acres are theirs again. And she's into digging up gophers. Now, if you followed me, you've seen me spear a gopher with my spear gun during COVID when they wouldn't let us out of our houses. That was fine staying home. I could blow up things, tannerite. It's California, you can't do that. Anyway, if you like this content, please follow. It says one person watching. How great is that? I see 5 of my friends over here. So, all right. Lisa, let me just ask you if you're still there. Can you just tell me real quick? Oh, my buddy Trent's asking me a question. Hang on. God, I gotta answer questions. People are excited about the halibut. Sorry, everybody, they just are. It's halibut season. Now, I'll tell you, the best of the best get them right now. This is not amateur hour. This is some guy that knows what he's looking for, and you'll see it in my next video. It's only a minute long. Hey, man. What? Oh, God, don't worry about that kind of shit. Yeah, poor guy. I'll give him a call. A good friend of mine. Anyway, let's keep on going. Oh, good. I'm up to 2 people now. YouTube, don't disappoint me on the numbers after the show. Honestly, last time it was okay. And if you guys think I've gone crazy talking to YouTube, it just is how it works. You pay to play. I'm not gonna pay. I got content. I'm down there killing fish. And now I'm going to have a huge party. I'm going to make Air Force One, Sea Force One, one of ones. Like, hello. You think this isn't work? It's not. It's fun. I've got to go. This is my lunch break today, guys. I went out there and I found the killing fields. This is why I'm so happy right now. Is my numbers are going to be huge. By the time all you guys figure out where it is, even if you follow me, yeah, it's just a 10 by 10 foot area. And for some reason, that's where they decided to sleep last night. They must be sleeping there tomorrow, 6 hours ahead of when I was diving today. That's my brain thought. We're going to find out if it's true. Because you'll see in my video, I'll say it again, if you're going to watch the video, you'll see the outline of where each and every one was. A big one over 15 pounds, I normally don't shoot anything under 20 pounds. If it's the season's on, okay. I save those for the guys diving with me. I'm like, all right, here, there you go. Unless I'm having a dinner. If I'm having a dinner, I'm taking baby Bambi. I'm telling you. Don't yell at me. You guys all eat veal, but nobody says they do. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're plant-based. Stay plant-based. Let me have my meal, so calm down. God. All right. Enough of a ramble. What do we got? Okay. What do we got there? Oh, Justin's here. Hello, hello. Baby deer are the best. You're absolute. Justin, you almost talked me out of going. I was watching your show. I'm like, let's do a hat change, Lisa. And then I'd have to go work. Like I was working and watching your show. And then if you're doing it that way, it doesn't pause, but you like when I speak into my phone, it pauses it. So sometimes I'm talking so much, I'm leaving comments, I'm like a minute behind. And then by the time you gave the answer, I'm like, I zoomed up. They got to really work on that for us. Anyway, boom, here we go. You almost talked me out of it. I went out. I have dinner for tomorrow. Fish tacos, a nice little baby one, 26 inches. Don't laugh, come on. I have 4 pounds of meat currently off the bone. Not bad for a 6 pound or a 6 pound halibut, I believe. Let me get the numbers right. Where's the pad? Yes, this is number 2. This is number 2 of the season. Tomorrow I'll be back out there and I'll try to shoot bigger ones. Because on 4/19, I had an 8 pound, 5 ounce one that was 28 inches long. Started off the season. I got 4 pounds out of that, 10 ounces. Okay? This one was 6.8 pounds, 26 inches. I'm going down. I normally don't go, when I shot it, you're going to hear me say, it's a baby, it's a baby. I knew it was legal. I've done this, guys. I've done this for 20 years. I know what a legal and an illegal one looks like. Don't shoot these things if you're questioning it. Okay. So we got, what did we get? 3.1 pounds out of it. We got almost half out of it in meat. Then we're going to get the skin. This skin is the skin, if it turns out, this skin is actually going to go for my Air Force One 1-of-1, Sea Force One 1-of-1 edition Nike Air Force. Because you're going to see on my social media, on my other social media, SeaWolf13 on Facebook and Insta, you're going to see the shoes being made. My nephew called me up last night. He's on fire right now. He's got to get them done for the show in June. I'm going to bring him down some fishing line. I don't know why he just didn't go. But anyway, fishing line, the rope stuff. It's the braid, Justin. Don't you think the braid would look good in there, lacing them back up? Yeah, that was his idea. So the swish, we don't know what we're going to do, if we're going to add color or not. I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I should ask you guys, yay or nay. I'll put it up there. I'll do a survey, yay or nay on the swish being a color. If you want a color, tell me which color you would pick. Yeah. Right now we're keeping it white, I think. Anyway, so we got the ear bones. By the end of the season, I'm gonna try to break 100 halibut. Listen, I did 43 last year, and I was so tired of shooting halibut. It's pathetic, because you gotta understand, people come up here and ask me, and I tell them where to go, and then they can't find them, and then they go on a dive with me, and then all of a sudden, they're better than me. If they're hunters, you're better than me. You just have to have that first glimpse of it, and then that's all you're going to have to look for in sand for the rest of your life, and it's mind-numbing. It's going to be an hour of looking and then 2 seconds of glory. But after that, now you become the prey. That's when the whites, they're going to come right to the kill shot. So move about 10 feet out. Hopefully you have good visibility. And if they're coming, they're coming. And if they're not, well, I mean, they could stumble across you. Now, I keep mine alive, so they swim behind me. You'll see it. He came up and if he was bigger, he would have bit me. But he came up and beat me, goes right in front of my GoPro, slaps me a couple times. Quite entertaining, I must say. Good footage. That's why I just let my GoPro run. And what I was doing down there is I was showing you guys all the footprints. I wasn't even looking for halibut. I scared 2 of them while I was filming them. Like, this is dumb. I'm like, there's one, and you can tell how big they were. They make the outline of the sand. It's their beds. They dig down in them. For some reason, this is a hotel. So if I just do Bill's calendar and look at today, and I was there, I think 6 hours behind the just sleepage. And then I'll just sit up. There's only 25 feet of water, guys. I'll just sit up there and say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, because you're going to make a disturbance, but only half of them are going to leave. The other ones are like, you didn't see me. But you don't know if you're going to be dragged a half a mile. Maybe you get the big one, and all of a sudden you didn't do a kill shot on them. And hold on to your mask, hold on to your rig. If you're a free diver, hopefully you have a spool on. A lot of you guys lose spear guns this way. Those things are powerful. They are. I've seen guys do it. God bless you. Me, I'm using tanks. Thanks. Okay. So what do we got here? Got 15 minutes. You know what? I'll save this right here for another show tonight on another social media, just to get everybody a fair deal. We'll come up here. We'll talk about Dolly for a second. Let me move the studio around. Apologies again. Quite the mess, though. Quite the mess. We'll put this up here. Hey, it was Brian, Justin. Let me get my computer. Justin, this is a question for you, or Lisa. Was Brian on the boat? I think I saw him taking pictures from Promar. My boy Brian there, and was that who you guys were laughing about napping? Those were my questions. I don't know. I want to know who was napping. Because somebody stopped. I tuned in once right before I got in the ocean, and somebody's like, you came up from your nap. Now, Justin has a very nice boat that you can nap on if you want to. You can bring your kids. They could be inside, all warm and cuddly, play when you're hoop netting. Oh man, you're gonna come home with some. Real product, lobster. I don't know if you'll get a soft one that you can get leather out of, but if you do, goddamn. Make sure you really appreciate that leather. Something just flew right into me. So, today going down there, I ran into my buddies. They were diving a certain area, and thank God they dove it, and I didn't have to. It's still not on. And they dove over there, and I had his taxidermy lobster. It's gone. Boom. I get really connected to him. That's the one that I had a hole right here that I fixed. And at first I looked at it, I'm like, I started apologizing. I'm like, hey, this is the best I could do. He goes, huh? And I looked at him, I'm like, fucking, I did a sweet job on that one. I have not heard back from that guy from San Diego. Either it's a farce or it's not. I don't believe it is. If it's 22 pounds, I'm not going to lie to anybody. I mean, I'm going to weigh it. I know they lose weight when they're out of water because I do it all the time. I tell everybody freeze them. To get the meat out, I have to defreeze them. It takes the membrane from the shell. Otherwise, you're just tearing like a crab. Like when you're trying to get the crab meat, it just tears. So, baby deer are the best. Let's talk about babies. Let's get this one up here. Dirty, Justin. Look at this thing. Let me just get a blankie instead, because then you won't get the full beautiness of the sleep. Hey, my wife's friend bought some swag tonight. That was pretty cool. If you would like to buy swag, seawolf13.net. Here we go. Cheerio. Oh, no, you were just asleep. You just lay right here. Lay right here with Daddy. We'll finish off the show. Come on. I know. Come here. Oh, you're all warm. Look at how dirty you are. Oh my God! Look at. It looks like a zebra. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. You are dirty. And you smell like halibut. All right, just lay down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. There you go. Right back to sleep. Right back to sleep. So yeah, so you're gonna see my dive. It's an hour. It was I condensed it to a minute. If you want and you're following me on social media, you're gonna see the whole thing. You're gonna see it being killed. If you don't want to watch that, don't watch that. The next part you're gonna watch is me filleting it. If you don't want to watch that, don't watch that. Get to the part where you want to watch, because tomorrow night we're gonna be making fish tacos, and you gotta believe I'm gonna be filming everything. So, if these people don't want to be on film, that's cool. I'll film myself. I'm a narcissist, remember? So, that being said, maybe the people coming over, she wants the earrings. You've seen the earrings? I showed them to you earlier. I'm not giving them my shoes. I mean, C-Force 1 shoes. I mean, I gotta be a pimp. Plus, at the end of this season, I'm going to probably auction off my shoes, give them to charities. So I'm trying to get the right size. I guess a lot of guys are, I know there's big guys that are 13, so I don't know. You can have these shoes made by my nephew. We'll figure that out if that's something you want. But as of right now, he's making my Air Force One, C-Force One, sorry. This is a lobster edition. And I have the Ling Cod edition coming from that January 20th. If you want to go back on YouTube, January 20th, I killed 2 24-pound Ling Cods, and I made leather out of their skin. Soft, supple leather. And he's making some sweet-ass shoes right now. So, those will be on my social media on Facebook tonight. I'll show you the update on the shoes. I believe I'm journeying down there next weekend for my buddy's 40th birthday. Probably dive, probably come back with some halibut. And, yo, what is going on, JC? Friday evening, 6:20. You probably just got home. Poor guy. How was traffic? Maybe you were out fishing. Oh, by the way, JC, when I was going out diving, I saw a surf fisherman, and he looked like he had the backpack, he had all of his gear. He really looked like he knew what he was doing. He went out the same time as us. And then when I came in, I was tanking off my tanks. He looked at my halibut, and he goes, "Nice halibut." I said, "Thank you." If this was late in the season, I would have just given it to the dude. But maybe that's inappropriate. I don't know. Some people don't want to be given, some real men don't want to be given fish. But I did tell him some vital information. He's the only one that knows exactly where they're going to sleep. I got to figure out from Lisa, I got to get Bill's picture of his calendar. She has one for me, but I haven't picked it up. I got to get Bill's picture of the calendar of today, and then that's when I'm going to dive at 6 hours earlier, because that's where all the beds were, and they're about six hours old. You learn these things as you start killing halibut. You're going to learn a fresh bed, what it looks like. You're going to see a puff. You'll know what the puff is. That means your eyes weren't good enough, and 2 of them left right in front of you. Slow down. Scan the sand. Sand will tell you what they are. Don't shoot too quick. It could be electric ray, could be one of those angel sharks, could be a shovel nose, could be a bat ray. They all bury themselves. Calm down, everybody. Just pull a trigger on a poor little animal that's going to really mess up your world. Or don't. Trial and discovery is a great way to do it. That's what I did. Oh, no, I was prepping to go shark hunting. Oh my God, how fun. Look, are we going leopard sharks? JC, are you doing leopard sharks? Because if you're going to do a leopard shark, can you show me how to properly kill it? That's the part I'm going to just study like a madman. I do not know how Do I gut them underwater? Yes, or whatever bites. Okay. Do you gut them right away? I know if they piss their skin, if they pee, it goes into the meat or something like that. I don't know. So do you cut their tail to bleed them out? Is there an artery back there? That kind of stuff. Help a brother out. Because I haven't seen that yet, and I'm about to kill one, and I would like to do it the most humane way. It's gonna be hard for a lot of people to watch here in California. It's gonna be a hard thing. Don't worry, I'm gonna do 100% sustainability. We're gonna get kinky with its skin. We're gonna have shoes made. But you think my nephew is not gonna be working for me first? Me. You guys get in line. Maybe you don't even have your kill yet, but you want to. You don't want to spend a shit ton of money. I'll show you how to do it for free. Well, you have to have a fishing license. And you have to give your meat away. You cannot keep it in your freezer without the skin, an inch by inch skin on it. Trust me. Word to the wise. Especially if you're going to run your mouth on the internet. Oh, by the way, in Moss Landing today, I brought my buddy's taxidermy lobster back. And he's already hanging out with a warden over there. Then he goes over and they're taking selfies with his lobster, taxidermy lobster in the back truck of the fish and game truck. And I was like, man, that's going to be passed around to the boys and the girls. Hey, welcome, guys. I got no problem with you guys, honestly. I wear a GoPro on my head right here. I don't have to do anything illegal. I do know what you guys sound like when you're coming down, unless the freedivers come down. Man, and you guys are gods. Down 60 feet looking at what I'm doing. That was... I'll tell you the story later. Good story. Hey, listen. That's a real man or woman that's down at 60 feet on a breath hold, guys, for a couple minutes. Just in, like, Maury boogie fins. I've only... Yeah, okay. Oh, Dave is live. Well, let me get off here. Hey, go over to Dave's, man. I'm done with my show anyway. Hell yeah, go see Dave. How do you... Oh, I gotta get off over there. Hang on. Oh, Dolly, please don't roll back. Let me put the chair there just in case she does.